A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum to everybody who's tuning in, watching us today. We're going to continue the program from where we were discussing spirituality, Sufism, through the eyes of and perspective of science, and how some of the unbelievable things that Sufis have attained to and are capable of and have experienced. Spirituality, how you can describe them in science and put them in words for everybody, a common man like us, like myself, to even understand and comprehend that what's actually happened, what's the truth behind it. Because this is the fascination of everything. This is where we all get our vicarious thrills, I should say, and to know a little bit about it, enlighten everybody about it. I would ask the one and only living Sufi of today, Shah Saab himself, and also narrate some of the stories that we've been reading in the book that I read, Mathematical Mysteries of Alphabets. Some of the I won't say stories because it gives it a fictional meaning, but some of the narrated verses that I get from that book are what Shahji's experiences were during their lifetime. And some of the things we'll continue discussing today. First of all, I'd like to say Assalamu alaikum to Shah Saab.
Walaikum salam to everyone and walaikum salam to Asad Saab. Sorry, usually it's Tasif all the time, so it just...
That's fine.
Yes, let's out of the mouth.
Yesterday we discussed about the pineal gland being the screen of the contact, the seat of the soul, the contact from viewing, like being the third eye. We went into the depth of how science has explanations for certain things to a certain point, basically, to conclude it all. Today I'd like to touch on the topic that we briefly mentioned yesterday, which was Ali Haider Saab.
Basically, yesterday we just talked about the screen. Seeing or knowing, or something. Today we're going to talk about the physical being on that side.
Physical being.
On that side.
That's a very good way, because there was a duality there, which we tackled yesterday to a certain degree. One was the screen of viewing the visions, and the other one was the actual willful knowing rather than seeing. And to further that a little bit today, some of the one extraordinary event that we touched on yesterday was where Ali Haider Saab actually passed away when they were on to visit Shahzade Ka Mazar. And then at a later date they narrated this to Shahji, our Shahji, and so that took place, as we know. We have that feeling, we know, because it's not something made up like a story. This is an experience from Shahji's own life. The complexities that I find myself to start thinking of when this happened was the story, the background of it is found in other programs that I've read when I've read the book. The chapter that I read it in, I think it's in chapter 1 or 2, was Ali Haider Saab pronounced dead. Their mayyat was carried and placed where everybody was mourning. Ali Haider Saab then narrated out from their own words that they ascended, they found themselves spiritually in the mazar of Shahzada Saab, and Shahzada Saab was present, while they can also view that their dead body was put where their dead body was, and there was a malang of Shahzada Saab who was stood next to the mayyat, the dead body of Ali Haider Saab. They were actually able to view their dead body and the malang, and also the malang was with them at the time when they were discussing certain things with Shahzada Saab.
Isko
वापस भेजो. The malang was pleading to send them back. They were pleading to stay. Meanwhile, the malang and Ali Haider Saab physically were present in the view of everyone else, I should say, in this world here. What took place there? I mean,
see, the first thing is that Shahzade was on the other side. Spiritual side. On the other side, I'll just call it. Ali Haider Saab was on the other side because he was passed away.
He was passed away to the world.
Yeah, he was passed away. He was dead, basically.
Yeah.
ठीक है ना, once you're dead you're on the other side, ठीक है ना. But the malang, he was on that side looking at them crying, and on this side, on the other side basically,
with Ali
Haider Saab
pleading to
Shahzada कि इसको वापस भेज दो,
back into the world,
into the body, and Ali Haider Saab was pleading मुझे वापस ना भेजो, क्योंकि वो फुकरा में ये कहते हैं कि अगर वहाँ रह जाते तो बात बन जाती वो ये चीज़ है ना, वो कह रहे बात बनते बनते रह गई, बट वो ये चीज़ है. बट हाउ डू यू डिस्क्राइब दिस फिनोमेना दैट अली हैदर साहब तो ठीक है, चलो मर गए थे, उनकी रूह तो चली गई.
And we all believe once we die our ruh goes
on the other side. Yeah, it looks from top. We've got loads of books everywhere, and everywhere it's written that the spirit is on the other side, and this, that,
it defies the logic that you don't come back once you die.
Yeah, that's one logic defies. But the thing is that you could put it down as a miracle.
Yeah.
You can describe it as a miracle, because miracle, that's what I tell everyone, miracles happen only in this world, not in that world. Miracles are made for this world.
Right.
When there's a phenomena of something happening, so that means, and it happens from the unknown, so that means, oh, it's a miracle.
Quran is full of miracles.
Quran is full of miracles.
Somebody stayed in the stomach of a fish for 40 years.
Yes.
Somebody fell asleep in a cave.
Boat was a miracle. Everything is a miracle.
In a cave for 300 years.
The Quran itself is a miracle. It describes miracles, and itself is a miracle. If you go in the mathematics of it, I won't go on that side, because then we'll stretch it for 6 hours on this only. But the thing is that Quran itself is a miracle. But coming back might be a miracle.
Yeah.
But the construct of it is that the malang on this side and on that side,
had nothing
a living being,
had nothing to do with death. He wasn't the one that was pronounced dead.
It was nothing to do with him basically. He was just a malang of the mazar. But the main thing is that how could one person stand on this side and stand on that side at the same time?
Yeah. There's a lot of questions that come to mind.
While he was alive, basically. He wasn't even dead.
Yeah. I'd like to put to you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
He was alive.
Yeah.
His spirit was spiritually present. He was actually present.
Present here.
He was here.
Yeah.
And he was there.
Yeah. Spiritually, he was there.
Mind you, at this point where this is happening, Ali Haider Saab was on the way to meet
Shahzada. Yes. Ziyarat ke liye ja rahe the.
So that location must have been miles on end far anyway.
No. The thing is that when he passed away on the way. So they put him on the charpai.
Yeah.
And then they took him to the mazar.
I mean, like the geological side of it. Like the geographical points between where they were and where the mazar was, there was quite a distance to go.
Yeah, but they carried him. They carried Ali Haider Saab to the mazar. His body was kept on the mazar.
Right, so we're in the mazar.
You're in the mazar.
Right.
And this is happening in the mazar. And it's happening simultaneously on the other side. As well.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a phenomena. This is not a miracle. This is a phenomena. This is the being on one side and being on the other side. इसमें knowing, seeing, touching, feeling की बात ही नहीं है. इसके अंदर physical presence है that you are here and simultaneously you are present on the other side and looking at this, and your senses know, not involuntarily, voluntarily you know that you are sitting down there and reading this.
Yeah.
This is where the craziness starts. The fukra ki jo darweshi ki craziness hai, this is how it starts. Because they can see things from any angle. See, there are only, people say that there are 4 sides, but in spirituality, in tasawwuf, in marfat, and in Sufism, especially darweshi, in what we practice, there are 6 sides. 1 in front, back, left and right, and 1 is top and 1 is bottom.
Yeah.
लोग कहते हैं 4 तरफ से खतरा होता है, नहीं, 6 तरफ से खतरा होता है. It's up and down as well. Because you can go in the earth, you can be pulled up as well, physically. तो ये एक चीज़ है, फिनोमेना है कि दोनों तरफ कैसे जो है ना हो सकते हैं, ये एक फिनोमेना है. बट दरवेशी, इसी का नाम दरवेशी है, and this is the power of the आइमा, and this is the power of the Quran, which people have left. ये छोड़ चुके हैं. People don't want to know these facts and figures, these mystical things. See, these things are mysteries till now. It's been 1400 years, but still these are mysteries. Even for us it's a mystery, even though we practice it. And the best part is we know part about it, but we don't say it. Because ये ना हो कि वो बात, वो जो मियाँ साहब का खासा दी गल आमा आगे
खास आंदी गल
आमा आगे ये
नहीं मुनासिब करनी
यानी कि these things you can't describe to common people. They will think that you're crazy or you're crazy or you're talking rubbish. But the best thing is that this rubbish is the main core. This is the essence of mysticism.
This is the truth.
This is the truth of our being, and this is the power of the human body. This is the power, the energy you have. लेकिन दरवेश का जोर होता है, दरवेश का जोर होता है धक्का लगाने का. अब मैं आपको इसकी मिसाल दूं, क्या कहते हैं उसे, बादशाही नहीं, दिल्ली मॉस्क, शाहजहाँ के ज़माने की. द थिंग इज़ कि मस्जिद तामीर होने का डिसाइड हुआ. शाहजहाँ ने डिसाइड किया, बादशाह था, ही डिसाइडेड कि मस्जिद बनाई जाए. सो व्हाट यू कॉल इट, ही कॉल डिफरेंट राज मिस्त्री ना, अलग अलग मिस्त्री आए. तो वो जो है बहुत सारे मिस्त्री है, किसी ने कुछ बताया, किसी ने कुछ. एक मिस्त्री आया वो बना के ना नक्शे, आर्किटेक्चरल डिज़ाइन एंड एवरीथिंग, ही शोड इट टू शाहजहाँ. शाहजहाँ लाइक हिज आइडिया, जी सर ठीक है बनाना शुरू कर लो. बुनियाद डाली एंड ही रन अवे विद द प्लान्स. एंड द बादशाह गॉट स्टक because he can't do anything without the plans, because you don't know what he's done. Nobody knew. ढूंढ 2 साल गुजर गए. 3रे साल बादशाह को गुस्सा आ गया, कहने लगा कि वो या उसके ख़ानदान वाला कहीं भी नज़र आए कत्ल कर दो. बादशाह का ऐसे ही होता है, यू नो,
मिल तो रहा नहीं था
तो
उसके बस में यही था,
वो बस में यही था. बोला कि कत्ल कर दो. उसने ऐलान कर दिया. फिर रुलता फिरता हुआ 3 साल बाद वो क्या कहते हैं मिस्त्री आ गया वापस. उसने पूछा भाई बादशाह को तो एंग्री, शाहजहाँ वाज एंग्री. तो उसने समझाया कि कहने लगा कि मैं इसलिए गया था कि बेसिकली ही वांटेड द बुनियाद्स, जो फाउंडेशंस ऑफ इट, 3 धूप और 3 मौसम का बारिश देख लें. 3 साल की बारिश और 3 मौसम की धूप देख लें कि पक्की हो जाए. बिकॉज द मॉस्क वाज वेरी बिग. इफ़ यू गो टू लुक एट जामा मस्जिद दिल्ली, इट्स वेरी बिग. तो कहने लगा इस वजह से मैं छोड़ के गया. तो और ये बात मैं उस वक्त समझा नहीं सकता था आपको, बिकॉज यू आर अ बादशाह. सो हाउ डू आई एक्सप्लेन दिस टू यू. तो बादशाह को ये बात समझ में आ गई. तो उसने खैर माफ़ी तलाफ़ी हो गई. तो फिर उसी स्टार्टेड बिल्डिंग इट, मस्जिद तामीर हो गई. फिर उसके बाद एक और मसला हो गया. किसी उलमा ने जब नाप तोल की तो पता चला कि किबला रुख सही नहीं है मस्जिद का. यू नो द किबला, द मस्जिद हैज़ टू बी किबला रुख काबे की तरफ होना चाहिए जो नमाज़ पढ़ाई जाती है. ये शर्त है शरीयत की. तो वो जो है क्या कहते हैं उसे, फिर बुलाया गया मिस्त्री को, और बहुत सारे मिस्त्री आ गए, अलग अलग आइडिया. किसी ने कहा कि मस्जिद के अंदर एक और मस्जिद बना देते हैं पैरेलल, बट इट विल बी लाइक ऑन अ एंगल, बट यू वोंट नोटिस इट फ्रॉम इनसाइड. वंस यू गेट इन, यू वोंट, बाहर से भी पता नहीं चलेगा. उसको इस तरह डिज़ाइन करेंगे कि एक के अंदर एक, एंड दिस दैट एंड द अदर. मजमा लग गया बाहर जामा मस्जिद दिल्ली. बादशाह भी वहाँ खड़ा था. कोई आइडिया, कोई आइडिया. जैसे दरबार नहीं होता वहीं दरबार लग गया. एक फटे हुए कपड़े में एक आदमी जो है दरवेश टाइप का, फ़कीर टाइप का गुजर रहा था, दाढ़ी बड़ी भी, कोई हालत नहीं, गंदी हालत. उसने देखा, उसने कहा क्या बात है. तो लोगों ने बताया किसी आदमी ने कि वो मस्जिद जो है वो उसका किबला रुख ठीक नहीं है. तो वो जो है इसको आइडिया कर रहे हैं लोग, बादशाह राय पूछ रहा है आम आदमी से क्या किया जाए इसका, वरना शहीद करनी पड़ेगी ना, यू कांट रीड नमाज दे. तो उसने कहा ये तो कोई मसला ही नहीं है. तो आदमी ने कहा मसला नहीं है तो बादशाह के सामने आ जाओ तुम, है ना, यू गॉट एन आइडिया, तो यू कम. तो बादशाह के सामने पेश कर दिया. तो बादशाह ने बोला क्या बात है. कह रहा ये कोई मसला ही नहीं. कह रहा मुझे पीछे जाने दो 2 मिनट के लिए, मैं अकेले जाऊंगा. लेकिन वो पीछे की तरफ गया. उसने अपनी पुश्त, दिस इज इन ओल्ड बुक्स,
he put his back to the wall.
he put his back to the wall and just pushed it and the masjid shifted. और एक गैप बन गया. रवायत उन किताबों के अंदर है. कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि उस गैप के अंदर चला गया, वो गायब हो गया. कुछ कहते हैं वहीं मर गया, गिर गया, लाश नहीं मिली किसी को. कुछ कहते हैं वो गायब हो गया, लिटरली ही जस्ट डिसअपीयर्ड फ्रॉम दैट स्पॉट. और मस्जिद सीधी हो गई. ये दरवेश का जोर ये होता है.
The strength of a spiritual man.
The strength of a spiritual
man.
The dervish. दरवेश का जोर होता है. एनर्जी नहीं होती, ताकत नहीं होती, जोर होता है. वो कितना लगा ले उसके पीछे और कहाँ तक लगा ले, बट अल्लाह की रज़ा से. He operates on the will of someone else. Because the thing is that ठीक है, he lives here, but he dwells on the other side. All dervishes dwell on the other side. Now we're talking about this. How would you describe scientifically Sarwad walking with his head in his hand? Have you got any scientific explanation?
Yeah. It goes past the bounds of the physical realm. Because all the physical atoms, the neutrons, whatever you were looking
whatever
at,
you say it, atom, neutron,
it's all,
photon, whatever it is.
It's all dead.
It's all dead.
The body was cut.
The body was cut.
The head was severed.
Yeah. It could have lasted for a minute or two.
Yeah.
Okay, you can understand. He might have got up then fallen, but वो तो बाकायदा चल रहा था और बोल रहा था चीख के ना. And it's in books. ये भी नहीं कि झूठ है. But how do you describe that?
This opens up another whole belief about our powers as humans, our evolution, should I say, different to the other evolution, but the evolution, should I say, that through the ibadah, through the knowledge, the closeness to Allah, we become sentient. We are sentient beings, and we become more. Our spirit becomes a lot more strength, so it can carry the physical head, even if it's severed from the body.
Yes, and walk around. Walk around and give,
not be pronounced dead.
Not be pronounced dead, and the thing is that what you call a Badshah ko phir baddua dena.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the main thing is, how come it's possible? How does it happen? That one person is lying down, जिसकी लाश पड़ी है, वो ऊपर, चलो ठीक है, वो तो समझ में आ रहा है, जिंदा हो गया, that could be a miracle. But how do you describe the malang being at two places at the same time? And pleading to the शहजादे कि इसको वापस भेज दो, इसके घर वाले बहुत रो रहे हैं.
Yeah.
यानी कि ये है physics. This is something that we don't talk about. These are the things, if you ask anyone, नहीं, ये हुआ ही नहीं होगा.
You have to have a leap of faith. You have to have a belief.
You have to have that belief.
Yeah.
Then what kicks in? You need to know something.
Yeah.
You have to know that, to believe that, because you can't believe it without knowing. For believe, you have to have some sort of know-how. See, anyone who's walking around, now I'll give a very hypothetical and a very common example, who is a non-Muslim. ठीक है ना? Now you tell him that you embrace Islam, what will he say?
No.
Why?
Why?
First question will be why?
Yeah.
है ना? Because his belief is more stronger than what he thinks our religion is. So this is how, this is another, see, anything that touches your belief, that you become very, what do you call it? Protective. You become protective about it because you're scared.
Yeah, it's not in your comfort zone.
It's not in your comfort zone. So the same thing, this knowledge, the mystical knowledge, which people don't talk about.
It takes you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, people only follow the basics. ठीक है, नमाज, हज, रोज़ा, ज़कात and all of that. The rest of the कुरान पढ़ना, ये आम आदमी की चीज़ है, ये शरीयत है. इसमें कोई शर्त, यानी कि कोई शर्त, ये यानी कि वो नहीं है कि कोई गलत सही का, ये शर्त है आपके इस्लाम की. This is the being essence of Islam. But this side is something different. This basically you have to break the boundaries. जब भी कहते हैं कि the calendar breaks the line of the Shariat and he becomes a calendar. Calendar के बारे में मशहूर है, तीन ही I think 2.5 calendar है, 2.5 calendar. One is Rabia Bisri,
Bowali calendar
and Shabaz calendar. और बाकी ये कि 2.5 पक्के calendar हैं, बाकी हर दौर का एक कलंदर गुजरा है. जैसे सरबत को भी कहते हैं कि कलंदर था, साईं जी को कहते हैं कि ये अपने दौर के कलंदर थे, हाजिर कलंदर. वो एक डिफरेंट चीज़ होता है. बट द मेन्स आर 2.5. बट दीज they basically cross the line of boundary Shariat. They break the line. They do things that nobody can do. They can what do you call it, hear your heart. They can get a person dying to living. This is Darweshi, this is Kalandari.
Were they born with it or did they practice it? And then
the thing is that they have to practice it even if they are born with it.
Right.
They have to. Shariat shart hai. The practice is Shariat. What is Shariat? Read.
Read namaz, read the Quran.
Read the Quran. Read. भले वो किसी तरीके से एक क्या कहते हैं जुज में पढ़ा जाए, इन पैकेज पढ़ा जाए, किसी के पूछ के पढ़ा जाए, शेख के नीचे पढ़ा जाए या किसी का पुष्ट पे हाथ हो. देखिए ऐसे भी लोग हैं दुनिया में, क्या कहते हैं, मेरे फादर के पास उठते बैठते थे, उनके कमर के ऊपर पंजे का निशान था. उनके कमर के ऊपर, आई वोंट से हिज नेम, बट पंजे का निशान था ऐसा पूरा उंगलियों के निशान थे ऐसे 5 की. उनके साथ वाकया ये हुआ था कि हिज फादर वाज गोइंग थ्रू, पंजाब की बात है, वाज गोइंग थ्रू साइकिल थ्रू अ खेत, रात का टाइम था, तो एक फ़कीर गुजरा, तो वो कहता है मांग क्या मांगता है. फ़कीर का कभी कभार मूड जो है ना वो स्विंग में होता है, तो वो मांग क्या मांगता है. तो उसने बोला कि मुझे एक लड़का अता कर दे. उसने हाथ मारा, जा तेरा लड़का होगा उसका नाम ये होगा. उसने नाम रख के चला गया. स्टार्ट वॉकिंग. उसके कमर पे हाथ मार के, जब बच्चा पैदा हुआ उसका क्या कहते हैं कमर पे हाथ था, तो उसने कहा इसका नाम यही होगा. उसने नाम वो तजवीज़ किया, पता चल गया कि उसके तजवीज़ किया हुआ है. ये होती है फ़कीर.
That also takes you out of
this thing, यानी कि it's
not normal.
It's not normal.
Normal as we know it.
Yeah.
as we were talking before, illusions. Our illusions keep us tied in little knots and keep us focused on
The other side is an illusion.
also.
It's a illusion.
For us, because we're here?
Because
Or isn't
no,
it the truth, the ultimate truth?
no. The thing is that if you first of all, एक मैं बात बता दूं कि in mysticism, people say that the day of judgment, ठीक है ना, it's everywhere, इसमें कोई शक नहीं है. लेकिन mysticism takes it a step further. They say that you are being judged here. वहाँ तो सज़ा सुनाई जाएगी. लोग कहते हैं अल्लाह पूछेगा नहीं, बताएगा.
You're going to go through the trials and tribulations here.
You will not have क्या कहते हैं उसे, you cannot basically you cannot, यानी कि अल्लाह ताला को आप क्या समझाओगे कि मैंने ये क्यों किया.
समझाने की तब ज़रूरत है, उसको ना बताओ.
Yeah. Faith kicks in.
Our belief.
दरवेशी के सिस्टम डिफरेंट है.
Yeah.
दरवेशी वर्क्स ऑन अ वेरी वेरी डिफरेंट प्लेंथ. यानी कि we don't need to explain अल्लाह ताला, he already knows.
He already knows, and that's truth.
He knows that what have I eaten at iftari. He knows that I've had 1 to 2.5 cups of tea.
He's the one who gives.
He's the one who gives. He's the one who provides.
Yeah.
ठीक है ना. आज जो है इत्तेफाक से जो है मैं डीएम गया था. इत्तेफाक नहीं है, यानी कि इत्तेफाक से रिस्क की बात हो रही थी. ये ही द वन हु गिव्स. इत्तेफाक ये है, यानी कि डीएम तो मैं रोज़ जाता हूँ. द थिंग इज़ दैट के वहाँ पे कोई साहब थे, तो इफ्तारी जो है वो तौसीफ़ ने करवाई थी आज. तो कह रहे वो उन्होंने शुक्रिया अदा किया. मैंने कहा शुक्रिया का कोई नहीं. मैंने कहा रिस्क अल्लाह का दिया हुआ है. कह रहे नहीं वसीला. मैंने कहा वसीले को दरवेश नहीं देखते. दे डोंट लुक एट द हैंड दैट इज़ गिविंग, दे लुक द सोर्स. The source is someone else. रिस्क का वादा उसका है. It could be anyone, it could be you, it could be anyone. Isn't it? तो ये रिस्क जो है वो शुक्र अदा अल्लाह का करना चाहिए. He is the ultimate power. That's what he likes. Surrendering. When you are शुक्र अदा, that is surrender. That is a form of surrender. तो ये कि सब चीज़ें जब उसको ये भी पता है कि सुबह मैं सहरी में क्या खाऊंगा, ठीक है ना, खाऊंगा भी या नहीं खाऊंगा, जिंदा होऊंगा तो खाऊंगा, ये भी पता है उसको. Isn't it? He knows everything. So then how can you expect him that we will go there and then we will be judged? हमें तो वहाँ सज़ा सुनाई जाएगी कि तुम्हारे लिए ये भट्टी है, तुम्हारे लिए वो भट्टी है, और तुमने कम किए हैं तो तुम्हारे लिए वो रोटी का तंदूर है. You know, things like these. I'm just giving examples कि थोड़ा सा
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
Because the thing is that कि unfortunately these days our faith, our beliefs, our everything what we are doing, we are circling around कि किसी तरह एक चीज़ मिल जाए. ठीक है ना, क्या मिल जाए? जन्नत मिल जाए. ये the afterlife is good, the eternal life जिसे कहते हैं.
Or even the shorter benefits, पैसे मिल जाए,
अल्लाह को खुश कर दें, चैरिटी दे के अल्लाह को खुश कर दें कि वो और ज़्यादा दे. ठीक है, you living in the world, you want things, it happens because Allah Ta'ala has designed you like that, and you will do that. ठीक है, वो normal है. But the thing is that eternally to get something, you have to surrender. And the best thing is surrendering means that you don't know what you want. Just leave it to him. Because he's the one who's got the ultimate power to give. And he's just, he's the truth. ये लोग बात नहीं करते इस चीज़ की. People से नहीं हम मांगेंगे. दरवेशी works on a different plane. मांगने का सवाल ही नहीं है. जो दे दे ठीक है, उसकी मर्जी है. मेरे डैड हमेशा यहाँ कहते थे, सबको पता है, मैं भी यही कहता हूँ कि साईं का बंदोबस्त है. साईं कौन है ये किसी को आज तक नहीं पता. It could be anyone. So this is the thing, this is the essence, that you leave everything to him and leave whatever he gives, because his system is just. ना इंसाफी नहीं करेगा वो.
ना इंसाफी नहीं करेगा.
And he likes surrendering, he likes control. The whole Quran is basically stating that you are basically in control of me. That's what the Quran says, isn't it? Everything, the ahadith mubaraka, all the prophets, 1,24,000 पैगंबर आए, सब अल्लाह की वहदानियत बयान की. This is my father's words and this is a fact. सबने अल्लाह ताला ही की वो की, क्या कहते हैं उसे, हमदो सना अल्लाह पाक की. And the thing is that what we should do, we should leave everything to him. Just leave it to him.
And is that what this in our tariqat basically, the practices that we do, we surrender to Allah Pak. If it wasn't this and it was like, let's say somebody educated to become a barrister Allah Pak uske liye bhi raaste kholta hai कि he becomes successful in that way.
Yeah.
We sit down and start practicing, we then become successful in this way. His ultimatum is he'll be a good barrister, he'll have that success in world, he'll become a deputy judge and then a judge or whatever progress he takes in his
basically
line
he'll have a Bentley, he'll have this, he'll have that, he'll have a pension,
and then the progression here would be we then become more dependent on Allah. Allah then progresses our spirituality, and then we can attain to certain levels where even 3 dafa maulat le li.
ये दरवेशी का स्टाइल है और ये हर एक की चीज़ नहीं है,
हर एक की चीज़ नहीं,
ये हर एक की चीज़ नहीं
अच्छा।
है, ये हर एक का रास्ता नहीं है, ये हर एक का रास्ता नहीं है, ना हर एक की चीज़ है। इस रास्ते पे बेसिकली वो मौलाना रूम वाला शेर है, पहले शमा जलती है बाद में परवाना जाता है। अल्लाह ताला चाहता है आपको खींचने को, वो खींचता है। ये हर एक के बस का काम नहीं है, और ये भी नहीं कि बस का तो यानी कि उस वक्त हो जब अल्लाह ताला चाहता है, और उसके चाहने से भी बस का काम नहीं होता, क्योंकि ये रास्ता मुश्किल है। रास्ते में तन्हाई, अकेलापन, उदासी, वैदानियत, यानी कि यू बिकम लॉस्ट इन योर सेल्फ, यू डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू एंड यू जस्ट डू नथिंग, and that nothing basically takes you towards nothingness, and that nothingness takes you towards emptiness, and that emptiness takes you to ultimate, towards something that you don't know where it's taking you. वो जो आप कह रहे थे क्या, illusion. It takes you towards an illusion, and when that illusion you reach, you become eluded there. You don't know where you are.
You can't come back.
You can't come back. There is a one-way traffic. अब या तो ये कि मलंग जैसा साथ हो के वापस चले जाओ तो चलो ठीक है चले आए। अब मलंग इतने लकी तो अली हैदर साहब के साथ तरह नहीं है ना सब। These are the practices that are lost. These are the things that people have forgotten.
So how powerful, just thinking now, शहजादा साहब को प्लीड कर रहे हैं इसको वापस भेज दें। A lot of people listening today may be thinking ये कौन सी बातें कर रहे हैं, ये नहीं कह रहे कि अल्लाह को दुआ करें कि वापस भेज दे, या
शहजादे क्योंकि हाजिर थे ना। शहजादे बेसिकली इमाम रज़ैनुल आबिदीन की चौथे नस्ल से उनका मज़ार है अफ़गानिस्तान में। शहजादा जैद कहते हैं या जैन नाम है, आई कांट बी 100% राइट बट आई कांट रिमेंबर, जैद था या जैन था नाम उनका मज़ार है अफ़गानिस्तान में। और अली हैदर साहब हर साल ज़ियारत पे जाते थे, उनका बाकायदा फिर वहाँ से राब्ता हो गया था उस मज़ार से।
So we can say spiritual people exist of such caliber,
yes,
that they can send you back.
They can send you back, and they can bring you back as well,
and then they can take you back,
and they can hold you on as well,
and they can hold you there.
They can hold on to you. See, now the thing is that you need to understand the science of it, where the science kicks in. Did Ali Haider Saab, when this thing happened, when he was seeing himself there, was he awake?
Was it an after-death experience?
Was it after-death experience? Or was he dead and his spirit was on the other side? Because a lot of questions come in the middle, isn't it?
Questions come if it was an after-death experience and then they came back.
Yeah.
And then they mentioned it to the Malang, and Malang didn't know whether he was there or not.
Yeah. पता नहीं मलंग था भी या नहीं, but he was illusion, isn't it? The thing is that, but ये चीज़ें फिर जो जानते हैं इस knowledge को, they will 100% agree कि yes ये होता है। दरवेशी में ये mysticism में ये चीज़ें होती हैं। Now how do you expect a medium sitting on TV, if you dial, I think not dial, Sky के जो end के channel है, उसके अंदर 2-4 channel mediums के भी हैं। एक English बैठा हुआ, he is a medium, and you talk to him and he'll make you speak to your father who's passed away or your sister, brother, ठीक है ना? Even you've seen it as well happening, ठीक है ना? But this thing, how do you explain that?
The channeling.
Is that knowing, or is he calling him, or is he going there?
I can explain some theories. The theories are there are other entities, and this is where the belief comes into questions, because there's degrees of belief.
Yes.
There's a degree of belief of other entities, Jinnat for example, who will also tell whatever's in my mind. They will already know. They'll tell that person who's been a medium to tell me. Then there's obviously the belief, which is these things are fact and they actually happen. Whether they happen on this side or they happen on that side, they're both realities to us.
The other thing, as you were saying about Jinnat can't read your mind.
No?
They can see your actions, they can hear what you're talking, but they can't read what's in your head.
Will they be able to know my past, what I've been doing at home?
That's a question.
Because if a jinn was here now, will he be able to tell us, you had this for breakfast, or yesterday you were doing this.
No.
So it can't do any of that.
It can't do any of that.
This is another misconception.
That comes with the malaika. That's muwakkil. That's tabatabain.
Yeah.
Farishte. These are the ones who know. These are the ones with these are the ones who basically are working for Allah Ta'ala. The jinns are not working for Allah Ta'ala. The jinns are a makhluk like us. They're a being. They're a physical being basically. They have their own being.
This is what the
misconception is. कि बहुत सारे लोग जो है मेरे से भी पूछते हैं आपके पास जिन्नात है. मैंने कहा किधर है भाई.
So मलाइका आते हैं.
मलाइका एक डिफरेंट चीज़ है. मलाइका कुरानिक पावर है. Angels from the Bible.
This is the world of angels and demons.
Yes, angels are there.
Angels are there.
Yeah, and jinns maybe there are good jinns. They are different from, because they're basically beings. They are like us. They were before us as well, and now still they are carrying on. So this is something that एक misconception है कि लोग समझते हैं जिन्नात कोई information नहीं देते. Yes, they can make things happen.
Is this because the
जिन्नात can make this paper open up without us touching it. जिनके पास जिन्नात होते हैं ये चीज़ आम चीज़ है. और ये मैंने बचपन में देखी है होते हैं.
Switch the light off or whatever.
Switch the light off. You're sitting in the bed. Can you switch the light off? They'll go and switch the light off.
Spook goes out.
Yeah. क्योंकि मैं एक बात बता दूं, मेरे जो दादा थे, अब ये बात कभी भी मैंने टीवी पे नहीं बताई ना यूट्यूब पे बताई. जब वो वज़ाइफ करते थे तो वो बीच में चीखते थे, जाओ छन्नी में पानी लेकर आओ, जाओ छन्नी में पानी लेकर आओ. ये डायलॉग किसी को नहीं पता और मैं आज बता रहा हूँ लाइव. वो जाके जिन्नातों को कहते थे, क्योंकि जिन्नात बार बार पूछता है हुक्म हुक्म. I know what they say. I'm not saying the full line sentence. I'm just saying one word, hukum, hukum, because basically they want you to tell them things, and then what you call it. फिर वो आदमी हमें पता है क्या कहते हैं. तो हमारे दादा कहते थे, जाओ छन्नी में, कभी छन्नी में पानी आया है?
Is to keep them occupied.
Yeah, they go and
try it. And
they struggle with the water.
So this is straight away an admittance of a multi-dimensional state where there is not just us as human beings, but there's other beings.
There are beings.
And if there's other beings, there's obviously through the Quran Pak we know there's angels.
They're angels.
Now the association of them coming to us, that means we have to have a contact. We have to do some sort of ibadat to make our contact for them to come.
We have to basically, we don't have to make the contact. It's them who make the contact.
Them who choose you.
Yeah, because remember one thing. The powerful one always makes the contact. The weaker one can't make the contact.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want to go and meet the Prime Minister, you can struggle.
Yeah.
And it'll be 10 years before you can just see him.
Yeah.
ठीक है ना? But if the Prime Minister decides to see you, they will come and take you right now live while you're sitting. There's a power.
There is a power.
There is a power. And this is the same thing, exactly this is how it happens. When they want to see you, they make the contact.
So in this path you have to be a chosen one.
In this path, lazmi nahi hai chosen. You can make yourself the chosen one. You can make the Lord happy.
Yeah, kya baat hai.
Isn't it?
That'll be the day, isn't it?
Yeah. And you can't make them happy by listening to them. Because everyone is listening to them.
Yeah.
यानी कि शरीयत शर्त जो दरवेशी कहते हैं कि you move above, not above the शरीयत, but you take it a step further ahead. नमाज everyone does.
Yeah.
ठीक है ना? रोज़ा everyone does. हज everyone does. ज़कात you have to do. ये मस्ट अल्लाह का हुक्म है, करना ही करना है. इसके अंदर खुश और नाखुश का सवाल ही नहीं है. दरवेशी works on a different state of mind.
A lot of people look for spirituality in them.
The thing is that you can get spirituality by just feeding a person on the road. Allah को वो अदा पसंद आ जाए आपकी. You make him happy. But if you want to make him happy for this path, then what you need to do, you have to get a sheikh, hadi, or some fakir, or darwish, or maybe someone who is connected. Someone jiska rabta ho. See, the one who is connected, he will know how to make your connection.
Kya baat hai, yeah.
Yeah, the one who is just sitting there on the settee or the sofa or maybe on the floor, who is not connected anywhere, how do you expect him to make you connected? He might be knowing the path. He can show you the path. You can walk it as well. But the problem is that he hasn't walked the path himself. If I can't use this phone, how will I teach you to use it? It's very simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
So इस रास्ते में भी यही है कि until you don't know how to walk that path, you can't show them the path. And once you show them the path, you have to ensure that they are walking the path correctly. और ये वो रास्ता है कि ये यानी कि ये समझ लो कि सबसे मुश्किल काम जो है ना, अगर इस वक्त किसी को कोई आदमी हो, किसी को बोला जाए is a 6-ton trailer who's just driving a normal car like me.
Yeah.
If you ask me to drive a 6-ton trailer,
you have to have a different license.
Different license, and you have to have knowledge of it.
You have to have,
take it from what do you call it, Manchester to London.
Yeah.
From the M6.
You have to do a test for that separately.
Separately, and that is very difficult. ठीक है ना? I can't do it.
Yeah.
And समझ लो कि ये वही रास्ता है. It's not that difficult. It's not that simple. क्योंकि एक तो ये कि they don't want you to do it. First of all, पहली चीज़ तो इस रास्ते में वो खुद ही मना करते हैं, रुकावट पैदा होती है. लोग उसको आजकल कहते हैं जी बंदिश नहीं है, बंदिश कुछ भी नहीं है.
तो खुद ही चूज करते हैं, खुद ही
चूज मतलब if you're the chosen one, then it's different. Then they will guide you.
Then they will guide you.
They will guide you, but still they will make you scared. और scare से मतलब ये नहीं कि डर, खौफ. क्योंकि वो खौफ ऐसा है कि because you're breaking one barrier to another barrier. Basically, you are not. Nothing is coming in you. You are going in them.
To grow, you need to go through these barriers.
You have to go through these barriers. They
so
will
they
scare
remold you through fear.
Through fear.
And then through love.
Through love. Love you create love. Love you create. But the fear factor comes with that because you're going somewhere where there is no light, there is no concept of light, and there is no darkness.
So they'll make you lose your illusions.
Illusions. यानी कि basically
to then show you the other illusion.
You will basically think of nothingness. आपकी सोच मार देते हैं. See, बहुत सारे लोग contact में मेरे से, you know me more than anyone else. The worst thing, the people who were with my father, which we were talking about, he just said one thing, and that was it. यानी कि एक चीज़ बोली और उसके बाद चुप हो गए. दूसरी दफ़ा वो बात नहीं की. If you listen to it, okay, and you didn't need to understand it.
Yeah.
Whatever he said, and the same thing is with me. But I'm more like, as I said yesterday, I'm more commercialized. I like explaining, so for people to know this thing, because these days everywhere there's something or the other going on. जिसको देखो, जिससे मैं वही बात करता हूँ, जिससे कुछ नहीं बना वो ये करने बैठ गया. बिजनेस में फेल हो गए, काम नहीं मिला, कुछ भी हुई है, करने बैठ गए फर्स्ट क्लास. बिकॉज व्हाई? यू आर प्लेइंग विद पीपल्स फेथ. बट दरवेशी मिस्टिसिज्म इज नॉट प्लेइंग विद द फेथ. दिस इज समथिंग मोर स्पिरिचुअल. दिस इज टुवर्ड्स द एनलाइटमेंट.
Enhancing your own faith.
This is enhancing your own faith. This is basically you start knowing. It's not knowing things. Knowing things तो कुछ भी नहीं है. Knowing से मतलब अभी किसी का ख्वाब का रास्ता खोल दो, you will start knowing.
Like you said at the beginning, ये रास्ते की चीज़ें हैं.
ये रास्ते की चीज़ है. This is nothing. Right, but the knowing से मतलब you start knowing the truth. और ये वो चटनी है, मेरे डैड कहते थे, और ये पीर कमाल भी, कमाल भाई कहते हैं. पीर कमाल, वैसे दुनिया में कमाल भाई मेरे तो कज़न थे. वो कहते थे ये वो चटनी एक दफ़ा चख लो, फिर कोई चटनी आपको जायका नहीं देगी दुनिया की. You won't find that taste anywhere, and then you get lost in this.
Some might say, how do you find the balance in life?
There is no balance. With this path there is no balance. In this path there is no balance. I haven't seen balance in this path. I'm talking about my own father, my grandfather, Pir Kamal, everyone, whoever's in our family. I'm talking about people who my father knew, because एक दरवेश दूसरे दरवेशों को ज़रूर जानता है. The thing is that the people I knew, my father knew, even they didn't have any balance. There is no equation to have a balance. This is Vedaniyat. This is singularity. This makes you singular, and you want to be single. And there's no half of it as well. You can't break it down. ये अजीब सी चीज़ है. ये आधे पर ही रहती है और ये एक पर ही रहती है.
Keeps you on the edge.
Keeps you on the edge. अल्लाह ताला keeps you on dependency. Surrendering का मतलब ये you stay on the edge. Because if he leaves that control, then what happens? Your human nature kicks in. Then your science kicks in, and then you start saying, okay, doesn't matter. Then you start using your own ethics, your own principles. What you've learned, you put that in practice, and then where the problem starts.
Like the guys we seen in that movie, those thinkers.
Yeah. इसमें think का कोई सवाल नहीं है. Thinker कुछ भी नहीं है.
We become thinkers.
Belief, faith, religion. इसमें think का कोई सवाल नहीं है. ये blind है.
Blind faith.
Blind faith.
That's why they say blind
faith. जिसके अंदर, और ये तो बिल्कुल ही blind है. ये वो blindness है कि जिसमें अंधेरा ही अंधेरा है. There is no form of light. देखिए, अंधेरे के लिए, bright करने के लिए अंधेरे का होना ज़रूरी है. Now if this is bright, ठीक है ना. If it was dark, To make it bright, we needed the light. देखें, मेरी बातें जो है कुछ अजीब सी होती हैं, but there are facts. Shut down all the lights. Shut down all the lights. What happens?
Make it dark.
No, you don't make it dark.
You just absent of light.
Absence of light. The light is our creation. Basically, from that side, from Allah Ta'ala's side, it's darkness. There's only one object that creates light.
In the beginning there was darkness, and then He created light.
He created light with one sun. There's only one object that creates light, and that is the sun. Even the moon, that the light is a reflection of the sun.
Reflection of the sun.
There's only one thing. The rest is all darkness. Sun ko bhi hata do, then what will happen? It will be total dark. This is how it is, and this is how will it be. This is.
Here's a concept then. In the deep blue sea, really in the depths, you find fish with translucent light.
Light, yeah.
They generate their own light.
They generate their own light.
So if there is no sun. In that depth, so the waves, the sun can't penetrate that deep.
So that
is
illuminate
total darkness, and they illuminescence.
Yeah.
They create it within themselves.
तो ये चीज़ जो है, जो लोग कहते हैं कि जी रोशनी और दिस दैट, रोशनी कुछ भी नहीं है. बेसिकली अल्लाह ताला की तरफ से सब अंधेरा है. इट्स डार्कनेस. लाइट तो अभी की इजाद है. पहले तो आग लकड़ जलाते थे, मोमबत्तियाँ जलती थी.
सन पे डिपेंडेंट थे सब.
सन पे डिपेंडेंट थे.
डे टाइम तभी होगा, सन होगा.
सन होगा. काम उस वक्त करते थे, सूरज मगरिब हुई, सब अपने अपने घर गए, सो गए अंधेरे में. तो बेसिकली द डार्कनेस वाज द की टुवर्ड्स एवरीथिंग. जब रात की इबादत, रात का जागना, रिस्क के लिए सुबह फजर से पहले. इफ यू नोटिस दीज थिंग्स, व्हाई इज द डार्कनेस, is the darkness that is the key towards it.
So we've lost the balance of living like that, because we've gone so advanced that at the flick of a switch we've got light. So we want light every time the sun goes down.
Yeah. नहीं, ये तो चलो ठीक है, because we're living in a world, but for this path it's the darkness. Why is that so? Has anyone ever thought of that?
I remember you saying, I'll go off what my experiences are, because I've only ever learnt it from whatever you said. And it's basically the habitat of the soul, the darkness, because it comes from the darkness. So we remind it when we completely make it dark? We create the same atmosphere?
We create the same atmosphere. That's why sitting in this whole house in darkness, as my father used to, सारी लाइटें बंद, कोई लाइट नहीं जलेगी, सब बंद, ठीक है ना. और उसके ऊपर से टोपी, एंड देन द हुड, एंड टाई इट अप, कि ये भी बंद हो जाए, यानी कि डार्कनेस, कि पिच डार्क हो. दिस इज द एटमॉस्फेयर फ्रॉम द अदर साइड. दिस इज वेयर यू call it connection or knowing or maybe going or coming or whatever you can put it down as, जहाँ तक आपकी अकल काम करे. But this is then you create a light from within yourself, because you remember one thing, a human being creates everything. You have energies, you have physical powers, you have zor, and you can generate a light as well from inside yourself. That light works over there. How can you see in darkness? अब अगर आपको मैं एग्जांपल दूं, बिफोर स्लीपिंग, ठीक है ना, मेरी बातें मैं हमेशा एग्जांपल के साथ ही आई प्रूव इट टू अ सर्टेन एक्सटेंट. व्हेन यू स्लीप, डू यू मेक योर रूम डार्क और ब्राइट? डार्क, ठीक है ना. डू यू ड्रीम इन लाइट और डार्कनेस?
Totally different. Some dreams it'll be as if, I know that I can't answer, but
no,
in the dream
I'm not talking about the dream. I'm talking about, are you dreaming in darkness or in light?
Because I'm sleeping in the darkness, isn't it? Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. Because your eyes are shut.
This is why I wanted to say, because the pineal gland, the pineal gland, what they say, it's got some piezorescence, it's called, and that's what chemicals are released which can actually give us the colors of even the rainbow. And that's why they say that when you even probably sleep in, you can still reflect when you see, it's all going on in your imagination, in your head, while you're asleep. Them recollections and the dreams that you have are due to that
chemicals. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You can release certain energies you have in yourself. अब ड्रीम ही का, अगर ये एक अंधेरे की चीज़ है, ड्रीम बेसिकली अंधेरे की चीज़ है. It's not a thing of light. It's basically a darkness thing. Why? Because you're asleep. You're in darkness.
Dark room. You're asleep.
Even if you're sleeping in a light room, still you're in darkness.
Your eyes are closed.
Your eyes are closed. You can't see. But you always say, I've seen a dream. How can you see a dream with your eye closed?
Yeah.
Seeing, तो इसका मतलब ये कि the seeing, the knowing is not dependent on this physical eye. It's something else that is dependent on.
Spiritual eye.
It's just subconscious as well.
Right, okay.
It's from behind as well. Now you can put it as spiritual eye or subconscious. Now if you ask someone कि ड्रीम मेरे पास फ़ोन तो बहुत आते हैं ख्वाबों के, तो ख्वाब देखी कि जी मैं गाड़ी चला रहा हूँ, एंड इफ़ यू आस्क देम पीछे बैकग्राउंड में क्या था, ये याद नहीं है. नाउ याद नहीं है, या there wasn't any background.
Yeah.
Or there could be King Kong in the background.
Or they didn't even.
Or maybe that what do you call it, Kung Fu Panda. It could be him dancing in the background. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Or maybe a concert going in the background. Anything could be in the background. याद नहीं है या देखा ही नहीं है कुछ उसके पीछे, या उतना ही तुमने देखा और तुम उतना ही बता रहे हो
जितना तुम्हें समझ में आया.
जितना तुम्हें समझ में आया है. But how can you समझ while you're asleep?
It's when you get up and equate.
When you get up and you basically evaluate what you've seen. जब भी वो कहते हैं कि ख्वाब देखते ही सुबह उठ के लिख लो या रिकॉर्ड कर लो या कहीं, क्योंकि भूल भी जाता है आदमी. ख़ास तौर पर स्पिरिचुअल ड्रीम्स जो है वो ये कि दे राइट इट डाउन. बट एवरीथिंग, सरमद से लेकर सर लेके चलना, और फिर वो क्या कहते हैं उसको, व्हाट यू कॉल इट, अली हैदर साहब, द मलंग on this side and that side, G.H. Khan Saab.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
They actually met Hazrat Isa alayhi salam.
Yeah. There you go.
And Hazrat Maryam alayhi salam.
Yeah.
And Hazrat Isa Bibi Maryam alayhi salam. And Hazrat Isa alayhi salam removed a drop of blood from their physical body, because when they woke up they said there's the drop of blood.
Yeah. तो ये चीज़ें अभी इनको कहाँ से डिस्क्राइब करोगे?
You have to believe to know.
You have to believe. The thing is that वो belief ही की कमी है. You basically you can sit down. आजकल जो है वो मसला यानी कि I'm unfortunately saying it. People देखें, चीज़ ये है कि लोग कहते हैं जी बड़ा लुत्फ़ आ रहा है पढ़ने में. I've heard this word a lot. ठीक है ना? ये एक लुत्फ़ की चीज़ नहीं है. इसमें लताफत नहीं है. ये खूबसूरती की चीज़ है, ये नूर की चीज़ है. इसमें लुत्फ, आपको मज़ा आने की चीज़ नहीं है. ये करने की चीज़ है. मज़ा आए ना आए, यू कैन डिस्क्राइब इट वट एवर वे यू वांट. दिस इज समथिंग दैट यू हैव टू डू एंड यू मस्ट डू इट एंड यू शुड डू इट. और वो मसला ये है कि मेरे फादर, जब तक रुकावट ना हो तो पढ़ाई का मज़ा ही क्या है. तो पता कैसे चले कि कोई रोक रहा है मुझे. That's what he used to say, and that's what I know. I read as well. I know how they stop you. Whenever you start reading something new, they stop you. And believe me, when they stop you, I know how they stop you. यानी कि वो stop you से मतलब, when the grandfather used to read in the mosque, लोग गवाही देते हैं मोहल्ला अंसार के सहारनपुर में कि वो जो है मस्जिद हिलती थी, ज़मीनें बुनियादें हिलती थी. ये होती है पढ़ाई. This is what, now it's not my grandfather who's done it. What is it? It's the Quran itself who's making that place shake. And फिर वो तो वजीफ़ा चोरी हो गया. Then he stopped reading in the mosque. That's why we don't go to the mosque. क्योंकि पढ़ाई चोरी होने का एक experience होता है ना. You experience one thing in your family, so you jot it down कि okay, this is not what we're going to do, so we don't do this. We don't go that side. We read in our own house, maybe alone, sitting somewhere. This, that, and the other. ये चीज़ें हैं. ये चीज़ें हो गई हैं ख़त्म अब. Now you can't find these people, you can't find these things, you can't find the people who want to walk this. You won't find them. People, जिन्नात कब्ज़ा करा लो, हमज़ात कब्ज़ा करा लो, मलाइका मिल जाए, मौकिल मिल जाए. मौकिल देख लेना अगर आदमी, ठीक है ना, सांस ऊपर की ऊपर, नीचे के नीचे. You start thinking how to breathe. होता है ना, you're breathing, I'm breathing. Do you think when you're breathing? No, it's a involuntarily thing, it just happens. Can you control your heartbeat?
No.
You start controlling your heartbeat when you see a mawkil. यानी कि सिर्फ देखने से, क्योंकि वो उसकी धड़कन ऐसी हो जाती है, it's haywire, and you try to stop it. और इतना तक के यानी कि एग्जांपल्स हैं, मैं नाम नहीं लूँगा, लोगों ने अपने अपने दिल पकड़ लिए ऐसे कि इसको रोक सकें. वो जो है क्या कहते हैं उसको, यू मस्ट हैव हियर्ड द एग्जांपल कि लेटे हुए कोई साहब, आई वोंट टेक अ नेम हियर अगेन, उनके दिल से अल्लाह की आवाज़ आती है.
हाँ, सुना था मैंने.
ये कहाँ से आती है? हाउ डू यू एक्सप्लेन दैट? कैन हार्ट स्पीक?
अल-हलाज की ले लो बात.
अलाज की ले लो. अनल हक
दिल से उसके निकला था.
दिल से निकला था ना.
ज़बान काट दी थी.
ज़बान काट दी थी तो फिर दिल से चिखना लग गया वो. He started shouting from the heart. ठीक है ना. अगर वो गैर शरई था, but he was saying शिर्क था basically, तो फिर सही क्या है? Then how was it happening? What he was practicing?
This is where Sarmad actually took my attention a lot. सब कह रहे हैं कलमा पढ़.
हाँ, वो क्या कह रहे हैं?
He excluded his own safety physically and said La ilaha illallah. इससे आगे इल्लल्लाह, इससे आगे चीज़ ही
नहीं. नहीं इल्लल्लाह नहीं, उसने ला इलाहा. There is no God.
There is no God.
Yeah. There is no God.
He's on his own world.
He's on his own world. He's on a different plane.
उन्होंने कहा था इसके आगे पढ़.
इसके आगे पढ़.
He said इसके आगे है ही नहीं कुछ.
है ही नहीं. फिर उसने बाद में जो है
उसने
ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह बोला.
हाँ.
पहले उसने बोला कि ला इलाहा, तो कह रहे हैं कि इसके आगे क्यों नहीं कहता? कह रहा है कि मैं कैसे शहादत दे दूं, मैंने देखा ही नहीं. हाँ.
That wasn't entirely wrong if you look at it in a separate thingy. Like he is saying something from his own perspective. मैंने देखा ही नहीं.
Yeah, because he was a learned person.
He was a learned person.
He knew the Quran by heart.
Yeah.
He could he learned Hafiz tha.
Yeah.
He knew the Bible by heart. He knew the Hindu Gita by heart.
Yeah.
And he knew the Torah by heart.
Yeah.
He knew all the holy books, even the unholy books, जो आसमानी नहीं थी. He knew them by heart, and he could write about them without any, यानी कि pen and paper. That's why I say that this is the difference between a mystic.
So even at that level, he was toying with them.
What?
By saying La ilaha, and then saying La ilaha illallah, and then after they severed his head, that's when he said La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.
क्योंकि उसने देख लिया था ना फिर.
हाँ.
फिर उसने आगे देख लिया ना.
हाँ.
वो तो ये भी कहता था कि क्या कहते हैं कि द हेवन बेसिकली केम टू मोहम्मद. उसकी बातें तो बिल्कुल ही यानी कि शरीयत से वो हिलाने वाली चीज़ें हैं. बिल्कुल आदमी को यानी कि क्या कहते हैं उसे, thought provoking से मतलब these were the practices what he practiced. This was the mystical knowledge.
So what we are here saying now, our Shariat will keep us in that bound of Islam. To exceed that, you have to go to a tariqat and start following.
No, the Shariat is a shart for tariqat. The Shariat.
So if we stop there, if I said, okay, that's it, I'm sticking to Shariat. Thank you very much. I'm not going.
Tariqat won't bother you.
Won't bother us.
But the Shariat, if you stop, that will bother you.
Right. So if I stuck to the Shariat,
that's all right.
I'm all my life going to be bound by that. And I'm going to stick to that.
Shariat
I'm never going to get anywhere in spirituality. I'm just going to stay on that guideline.
That's what I'm trying to say. See, एक आदमी को खाना खिलाने से भी you can elevate. अल्लाह को पसंद आ जाए.
Yeah.
But शरीयत जो है वो अल्लाह का कानून है, वो शर्त है इस चीज़ की. But when people like Sarmad and what do you call it, क्या नाम है, Mansoor Halaj, people like them, when they rock the system, this is rocking the system, then people like us come in doubt. How come, what are they saying and what are we thinking and what are we doing? That's the power that you get from these practices, from the Quran. These are the practices you get.
How does one manage them? Because we got jobs to go to. 12 hours in takeaways, for example.
Yeah.
And then reading namaz 5 times.
बच्चों को स्कूल छोड़ना है, बच्चों के ये है,
वो है. We're so upright.
Yeah.
It's all upside down.
Yeah.
So let's say if we left them and said, that's it, you know what, that job ain't for me, I'm going to look for something that's going to be a bit more accommodating towards me, having that flexible time where I can do my Shariat Ibadat. Will that be a wrong way of thinking?
No, that's a right way of thinking. देखिए चीज़ ये है कि अल्लाह ताला ने दुनिया में बनाया है तो बाकायदा यानी कि वो what do you call it, वो ये भी क्या कहते हैं उसको, I can't remember the name, ये भी एक क्या कहते हैं उसे, there's a saying कि a true Sufi basically who completes his worldly desires, who gives everyone everything, यानी कि his wife's haq, his kids haq and everything, but वो सब कहने की चीज़ें हैं. मैं ये भी बता दूं सब कहने की चीज़ें हैं. इस रास्ते में जितना आप गुम हो जाओगे उतना आप गुम होते चले जाओगे. You will be left alone. Nobody will want to know you, and you would not want to be known by anyone. इस हद तक हो जाता है.
Because you know the.
Because you
know
basically
the truth.
you know the truth, and you don't want to say the truth. And the other thing is that ये ना हो कि कोई गलती हो जाए. इसके अंदर सबसे ज़्यादा मसला होता है गलती का. The more closer to now, for example,
more closer to the flame you get, the more you burn.
The more you burn, and the worst thing is कि इसके अंदर गलती हो जाए. The closer to the more you burn, but the more closer to like a police officer. ठीक है ना? He knows the law. So he knows exactly what is the threshold line.
Guidelines.
Yeah. Where to stop. Isn't it?
Yeah.
He knows that line. But we as common people, we don't know the line. But the Darwish knows where the line is. So he's scared कि if I cross that line, ये ना हो गलती हो जाए. And इसके अंदर गलती का ये होता है, they throw you back straight away.
No matter what level you've attained.
कुछ भी नहीं होता. They throw you back. इसी के अंदर दीवानगी आती है. बहुत सारे लोग तो ये भी कहते हैं कि ये दीवाने इस वजह से हुए थे. कि ये दीवानगी है ना. But how do you explain his carrying his head then if he was crazy? Isn't it?
Yeah.
वो तो फकीरी जोर था ना. That was his zor. It wasn't his power. That was his zor. That was his energy. That he could सर कटने के बाद he could walk on the staircase.
Pick his head up.
Pick his head up, walk.
And
Isn't
talk
it?
at the same time.
And talk at the same time. वो तो अगर हरे भरे शाह जो है आवाज़ ना लगाते तो बहुत सारे अब्दुल कलाम आज़ाद लिखते हैं उनके बारे में कि अगर सर लेके चला जाता तो क़यामत आ जाती उस दिन. क्योंकि वो अल्लाह के यहाँ इंसाफ की भीख मांगने जा रहा था.
He went there with the full intention.
Full intention.
For the right purpose in the house of God.
God.
सही सोच के कि अल्लाह का घर है, जा रहा हूँ, अल्लाह का ही बंदा जा रहा है. हम अगर सोचे तो.
बट आप ये देख लो कि जितने आप करीब हो गए उस ज़ात के उतनी आपसे कुर्बानी मांगी जाएगी. The closer you get to him, the more sacrifice you have to give. You have to leave your family. You have to be alone. You have to खाने पीने से आपको माजूर कर देते हैं. You can't eat. लोग कहते हैं कि जी ये पढ़ाई की वजह से गर्म होता है ये सारे फार्मूला थ्योरीज अपनी जगह. दिल ही नहीं करता खाने का. तबीयत मर जाती है. देखो चीज़ ये है कि डिज़ायर होती है खाने की. Like you're desiring now कि अभी फजर पे you're gonna have chops for example. And you won't mind to have chops or kebab. A kaboda baby, isn't it?
Desire fulfilled.
Yeah, desire with chips, isn't it? Yeah. And all the sauces with it. But this is वो होता क्या है इसके अंदर आपकी डिज़ायर्स मर जाती हैं. दिल ही नहीं करता. दिल भर जाता है इन चीज़ों से. ना खाते हुए दिल भर जाता है. This is what happens. This is what happens. And the other thing that happens, you start to lose temper. You don't like people hanging around.
So the essence of your personality change.
Your essence of your personalities change. And the other thing is you don't like people asking you a lot of questions. Because the only thing that the Darwish hates is people asking them questions.
Yeah, back in the red.
Yeah, because the thing is that because the question का answer देने का मतलब he has to be in constant contact from the other side because he hasn't got any pen or paper. There is no readings here कि जायचा निकालेंगे या ये कि date of birth बताओ कुछ और ये वो. Some of the examples my father मैं क्या बताऊँ. शौकत भाई was here and दो औरतें आई. One was very well off and the other one बेचारी गरीब सी थी. वो दोपहर के टाइम आए तो मेरे डैड यहाँ कुर्सी पे बैठे हुए थे. So दोनों के लड़कों का मसला था. तो डैड ने मेरे कहा कि आप ऐसा करो तुम ये पढ़ लो और तुम ये पढ़ लो तो ये अल्लाह ताला फजल करेगा ये बेहतरी. My father was like me, he used to give credit. एक औरत ने निकाल के 50 पाउंड दिए and he kept it under his table. No, वो उस औरत ने 5 पाउंड निकाला या 10 पाउंड. she kept it under the chair as a नजराना. ना फ़कीरों को नजराना देते हैं दरवेजों को नजराना. So she just kept it. My dad left it there. ठीक है. The other lady, the well-off one, she got carried away.
Yeah, so it's all about money here.
Yeah, she just took out a purse. She gave 50 pounds, and she went. My dad just saw it. कह रहा तेरा काम नहीं होगा. ये 50 pound अपने ले जा.
Yeah, see ले.
This is it. And she was the one who was asking more questions. कि कैसे क्यों क्या कैसे क्यों का कैसे क्यों क्या. And this is the thing that kills the Darwish. यानी कि from inside because he has to stay in constant contact to reply. Anything he says from his mouth बेसिकली वो चीज़ वो और डैड ने मेरे बता दिया कुछ भी कर ले तेरा काम नहीं होगा, तू जा जो करना है कर ले. ये होता है दरवेशों का मसला. दिस इज दरवेशी एंड द सेम फॉर्मूला हैपेंस विद अली हैदर साहब.
So even though they're present, they reside somewhere else.
They reside somewhere else. This is one thing that is,
and it's very painstaking to come out of there to come here to talk to someone.
basically while you're here you're there. The Malang was in both places.
Yeah.
He was here and there.
Yeah.
And he was talking to them there as well. And he was requesting the शहज़ादे कि इसको वापस भेज दो, और उनको दिलासा दे रहा था ना वो खड़ा हुआ कि फिक्र ना करो अल्लाह ताला फजल, you know, all of that talk. He was doing that as well, and he was there as well. Now the other thing is, अब इतनी बातें कर रहे हैं सरमत की, इतना सब कुछ हो रहा है, but one question पता नहीं किसी के दिमाग में आया या नहीं. Was Sarmat alive or dead when his head was chopped off? How do you describe alive and dead?
Is both?
Until a person is talking, will you call him alive? Until he can see, will he be alive? Or until his heart is beating?
If he's in one piece, he's alive.
If he's one piece, he's alive.
Yeah.
ये मसला है. दरवेशी में जो है वो मर तो पहले ही जाते हैं इस रास्ते में. इस रास्ते में पहले मौत आ जाती है. And I think 2 बज गए, सहरी का भी टाइम हो गया.
Yeah, let's call it. Guys, I hope you've found it very interesting talking today. These things are not easy to digest, not easy to look at even through a scientific prospect.
But inshallah next time I'm going to explain not the science of it, but the construct of it. How was it that the Darwesh was here and there? How was it that what do you call it?
The breakdown of it.
The breakdown of it physically, how it happens. And the other thing is, how did Sarmat carry his own head and walk on the Jama mosque?
So guys, you've got something to look forward to from a living Sufi, telling you the secrets or telling you the truth behind the myth, the legends, and how things happen. And to take away from here today, I'd say it's all about belief. If you believe in the Quran, even mountains will move. So I think we'll call it a day.
We'll call it a day. Okay, Khuda Hafiz everyone. Allah Ta'ala sabko salamat rakhe.